Some cops think they've mastered the art of manipulation, leaning on their badges to dodge the hammer of justice. But their smug confidence melts quicker than ice under a blazing sun when their own bosses put their foot down. Just like how this cocky officer was left trembling, speechless, and utterly humiliated.
Happy fucking Cops Day.
I didn't get the memo on it. No. I thought I would have gotten like a calendar invite or something.
Well, it's every day.
Would you mind just lowering that for me?
No.
Would you mind lowering it for me? I don't want it used as a weapon against me, okay?
I'm not going to use it as a weapon.
Would you please lower it down for me?
You would do well to stay clear of me.
Okay. Gentlemen, we need to talk for a minute, okay?
Am I a suspect
Here's the thing.
in crime?
Yes, you are.
Which crime specifically
Trespassing.
Trespassing.
You have been asked to leave the property, okay? Right now you are trespassing. Perfectly. Awesome. I totally appreciate that.
This is public property.
This cop starts immediately with a First Amendment violating order. But this sensitive cop won't get these protesters to back down so easily.
Actually, this is private property that you're on right now. It is.
Who owns it?
The Adams County government.
The Adams County government. Oh, I forgot about his name. Didn't he run for president? No, he's not a person, it's the public! What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Sir?
No justice, no peace, fuck the police!
Keep an eye out all the way around, please. You've been asked to leave the property.
Yeah?
You are now committing trespassing, okay? That's all we're asking you to do, is to leave the property.
I need your card.
I will give you my information when we're done.
No, you're
okay.
Now.
This protester is seriously passionate about what he stands for, and it seems to be for good reason because this cop has no idea what the law is.
We'll give it to you when we're done.
Before you take any official action.
It's Officer Dickey, right here. Badge number 2905. Okay.
So, Mr. Dickey, why are you removing
Officer
me from
Dickey.
public property? No, it's Mr. Dickey.
I'm removing you from private property because you were asked to leave this property. Yes.
Do you see any posted signs? No, this is a building open to the public.
It is
open to the public right now.
Consent to this unlawful seizure! No justice! No peace!
Gentlemen,
Fuck!
I need your ID, please, so I can write you a summons.
You will be willing to write me a summons?
Yes.
Outstanding.
I need your ID also, please, sir.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay, I'm gonna place you under arrest then.
You are not placing me under arrest.
Come here.
You have no right.
This cop takes the most confrontational approach possible, only because he is butthurt, of course, and it couldn't have ended worse for him.
All right, taser. Got it. Go. He is under arrest. He's under arrest.
For what?
For trespassing and for disorderly conduct.
On public property, dipshit!
Not
What the fuck is wrong with you?
When he's in front of the business.
Fortunately for the protester, Condiati Wade, the sergeant saw pretty quickly the disaster that just went down, and he had some choice words for the officer.
Fuck everybody.
You see this sign? It says fuck cops! You wanna know why? Because cops like you keep fucking!
Relax.
He refused to give me his ID, which he's required to do.
For what?
So I could issue him a citation for trespassing.
It's not trespassing.
They kicked him out of the property.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
This officer thought he was really doing something, but he couldn't have predicted this protester's grit and determination and how it would end up ruining him. The New York Post reports that Condiati Wade has now received $175,000 in compensation from the city. If you thought the officer in this case was crazy, be sure to stick around for this one because you won't believe how this officer treated a literal child.
Again, you're not under arrest. I'm just detaining you, okay?
On the 2nd of January 2018, Cheryl Dickerson saw a golf cart strolling down the streets of Atlanta. But what surprised her even more was the driver.
You're driving around in your mom's vehicle?
Yeah, I asked her if I could borrow it. She works at the Roswell.
At the Roswell what?
Up there. So yeah, I asked her if I could borrow it for a few minutes. And she said, yeah, just be safe. And
Okay, you understand that you cannot drive a golf cart down the road, the roadway.
I really didn't understand that. So do I have to,
How
like,
old are
drive-
you?
I'm 13.
You're 13?
Is that wrong?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like a car could slam into the back of you, not realizing
Do
you're.
you want me to, like, to drive?
Well, hold on. What? Do you have ID on you or anything like that? What are you doing out here at 13 years old?
I'm going to Starbucks.
You're going to Starbucks? Where does your mom work?
She works up at Roswell.
At Roswell what?
Like, down there in Roswell.
This little kid got caught up in something he wasn't expecting, but this case gets even crazier.
Where does she work? What's the name of the
The
business?
apartments. The Roswell apartments. She, like, is manager over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's almost 1 a.m. You're 13 years old, and you're out here driving a golf cart on the middle of the roadway.
You want me to take it back?
I'm trying to figure out what exactly you're doing. Do you really think Starbucks is open at 1 a.m.?
Yeah. Taco Bell was open at 1 a.m.
You got this golf cart from what apartment complex?
Roswell. Down there.
You have no idea what the name of the apartment complex is.
It's called Roswell.
It's called Roswell. What's the road it's on?
Roswell Road.
It seems this poor kid doesn't know any word other than Roswell, but things are only going to get worse for this young lad.
All right, go ahead, take your backpack off. I'm gonna search you before I put you in my car, okay? All right. Oh, don't turn around on me. All right. Give me your arm. You're just being detained right now, okay? What is this in your... I'm sorry? Pull your hand out of your sleeve. All right. You don't have anything illegal on you? Again, you're not under arrest. I'm just detaining you, okay?
You and I are probably confused as to how these chain of events transpired, but the cops seem to be just as confused as well.
I can't hear you. What now?
I can't feel my wrist.
You can't feel your wrist? Is it super tight? Have you been back here moving around? Let me see. Okay. Turn your back towards me for a minute, okay? There you go. I'm gonna try and loosen them. Give me just a second. I didn't say you were going to jail. I said you were detained, okay? We're trying to figure out... That's not true. That is not true. These are pretty loose. I'm gonna lock them, okay? And I'm gonna get your seatbelt on, and I'm gonna take... Listen to me. I'm gonna take you up to Rosemont and see if we can find your mom, okay?
This poor child is past the point of breaking down, and Cheryl grinds him enough to spill something that makes this case even wider.
I'm trying not to take you to jail, but I can't just let you go turn around and go home in the golf cart either, okay? So I need you to be honest with me and let me know. Help me find your mother for you, okay? And then we'll release you to your mother if everything checks out.
My mother's not here.
Your mother's not here? Where is she?
She's on a date.
She's on a date. So you took the golf cart without her permission?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes? Is it really her golf cart?
This is the company's golf cart. But she let me use it sometimes.
Okay. So where were you really going?
I was driving around.
You were just going to drive around?
This rebellious kid thought he could get away with a little adventure, but he wasn't expecting this agony to ensue.
Can you give me your mom's number so I can call her?
She really doesn't have a number.
Okay, is there anybody that I can reach that's a legal guardian of you? Okay, so now he's saying that mom's on a date, mom's not home, mom left him home by himself. He took the golf cart, mom still works at Rosemont, but he took the golf cart because she lets him use it sometimes.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and call dispatch and see if they have a key holder and find out if it's actually her. And
The cops trying to figure out what to do in a situation like this, because this might be something new even for them.
that's not how this works. I have to release you to a legal guardian. So you're with me until we figure this out. So what time is your mom supposed to be home from a date? 3 or 4 in the morning? So if I went to your apartment right now and knocked on the door, nobody would answer? I'm sorry? Why would it probably be open? I cannot take the handcuffs off of you, no. Because every 10 minutes you tell me a different story, and I don't know what's going on right now.
This boy can't keep his story straight, and it just gets on Officer Cheryl's nerves.
Your mom's not answering her phone, but it's ringing. So either you gave me an incorrect number or her phone's on. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you, it's Dickerson. You're the courtesy officer for Rosemont, correct? Alright. So we have what we believe to be a 13-year-old male driving down Alpharetta 9 in a golf cart just now. He's saying his mother is the manager at Rosemont.
This cop can't call his parents on him, so she does the next best thing.
Your mom's not answering her phone, but it's ringing. So either you gave me an incorrect number or her phone's on. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you, it's Dickerson. You're the courtesy officer for Rosemont, correct? Alright. So we have what we believe to be a 13-year-old male driving down Alpharetta 9 in a golf cart just now. He's saying his mother is the manager at Rosemont. Well, initially he said he took it from the Rosemont complex because his mom let him borrow it, and now he's saying that he found it at the school, Elkin Middle. So you are missing a golf cart? He said to check the shed by the 1300 building, and if there's no golf cart in there, that's where the golf cart came from.
Looks like they found where the golf cart went missing and are about to let this kid go. But things are only about to get more difficult when a certain Sergeant LZ arrives.
He's seatbelted in.
Hey man, here's what I'm back and ask you for.
Oh.
Mother's name, mother's phone number, and the address where you live. You understand that? Think on it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Facilitate a little. You think for a few minutes about where you live, and I'll be back with you in a minute.
This crazy sergeant thinks the cop isn't spilling because he's too comfy, so he turns off the heater in 10-degree weather, which is not only cruel, but also an 8th Amendment violation.
Partner, what's your name? I'm sorry? Getting cold yet, Ann? You can take it. Cool. So can I. Because I've got heat in this car. So here's where we're at. With the Roswell Police Department. Look at me when I'm speaking to you. My name is Sergeant Elsie with the Roswell Police Department. Okay? You can't be driving a golf cart in the streets. You understand that, right? I'm pretty sure that's not your golf cart. Is that fair to assume? Where did you get the golf cart from? What school? Science school. Where is this science school?
If this cop's vile tactics don't seem crazy enough on their own, just remember, he is doing this to a 13-year-old boy.
Partner, what's your name? I'm sorry? Getting cold yet, Ann? You can take it. Cool. So can I. Because I've got heat in this car. So here's where we're at. With the Roswell Police Department. Look at me when I'm speaking to you. My name is Sergeant Elsie with the Roswell Police Department. Okay? You can't be driving a golf cart in the streets. You understand that, right? I'm pretty sure that's not your golf cart. Is that fair to assume? Where did you get the golf cart from? What school? Science school. Where is this science school?
LZ seems to be having fun torturing this child, but Cheryl is reaching her limit with this behavior.
He's freezing him out. He's about to drive to the address that he gave, and Mom will turn the heat on in the car. It's chilly, chilly.
18 for wrong way driver.
Aw, man. Is it cold in the car, you're asking? Yeah, it's freezing in there. Well, he's got all the windows rolled down and the heat off. Yeah. It's like on the border.
Cheryl decided to take this issue to Elsie, which she did after muting her mic, but in the end it was her who had the last laugh. Daniel Elsie has been demoted to a police officer too and will be suspended for 30 days without pay, Roswell Police Chief Rusty Grant confirmed to AJC.com. If you thought this couldn't get any wilder, this classic good cop, bad cop case will surprise you with its shocking twists and turns.
We're going in fucking Marines.
Marines?
Just don't fuck me right now.
On November 5th of 2022 in New Jersey, officers Patrick Watkins and Michael Heil would be dispatched to a car crash. The perpetrator? A 19-year-old named Jake. But he has more to him than meets the eye.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm good.
What's happened here? Car's all blown out.
I ran into a fucking fire.
You ran into a fire?
Yeah.
A fire hydrant or a fire?
Fire hydrant.
Fire hydrant. Where's the fire hydrant?
Someone back there.
Back there?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you injured?
No. I'm
Okay. Not hurt at all? Alright. Do you have a license, registration, insurance on you?
Yes, sir.
116 to 9.
Where are you coming from?
Friends.
Friend's house? What's your friend's address?
Not only did this fool appear to be drinking and driving, but he is too young to drink anyway, so he is getting a 2-in-1 felony deal here.
What's this? You're gonna give me DUI.
Good.
Alright, well, let's
Is your stolen working?
take this one step at a time. You don't have your license on you? Or you don't know?
No, it's on.
It's on you?
Possible.
Okay. So, can you try and find it for me?
I can add comment with you.
You want to step out of this car?
Yeah.
Available.
Walk over this way.
I just want to give you the ability to make calls.
Okay. Do you have anything to drink tonight?
No.
Okay.
Stand by.
No? What's your first name?
My name's Jake.
Jake? Jake what?
Yeah.
Poor Jake can barely stand still properly, but his night's gonna get a whole lot worse from here.
I don't know what street I'm at right now, but
Do you know what town you're in?
You guys help me.
I'm in Lacey, obviously.
Alright. 103 headquarters. We're going to need a tow for one. Yeah?
202.
I think I met you once before. I gave you a ride home. You fell over way out west on Lacey Road. Do you remember that? Yeah. You're doing a little...
Down the highway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. All right. Just hang tight right there for a second. 103 headquarters. We'll be doing FSTs.
What's up?
Okay. So, obviously it looks like you've been drinking a little bit tonight. Okay.
I didn't drink.
160 headquarters.
Any other reason why you're kind of swaying around and smell like alcohol?
Do I smell like alcohol?
Yeah. I can smell it on you.
Did you notify the front channel for that?
Because I couldn't find anything in the car, so.
Jake is clearly in big trouble, but he is too inebriated to even realize just how much trouble exactly.
All right, first test I'm going to do is I'm going to check your eyes.
Good.
All right?
Yeah.
Do you have any problems with your eyes?
No.
Okay. Do you wear contacts or glasses or anything?
No.
Okay. Just keep your hands out of your pockets. Stay right there. All right. What you're going to do, you're going to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. You're going to keep your head still. You understand? No worries. Just keep your hands out of your pockets for me.
You're moving around really fast, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, that's the
I'm
point.
not gonna
I gotta-
be able to, like, I'm not
I
gonna
got
be
to
able
follow the tracking of your eyes, okay?
Excuses, excuses, excuses. Jake can't form a proper sentence, but he thinks he is somehow going to convince the cop to let him go.
Are we good?
Yeah, just be patient, okay?
If you're gonna arrest me, just arrest me, honestly.
I want to give you a fair shot, okay? I want to go through the tests and make a determination, right? No biggie.
I didn't drink anything tonight. Like, if you're gonna arrest me, arrest me.
All right.
Like, I don't drink alcohol. That's not what I do. I'm a boxer, and I'll show you a million videos of me doing it too.
All right.
So, if you guys aren't gonna believe me,
just keep it up. Stay focused with me, okay?
This drunken idiot thinks he can squirm himself out with some small talk, but he can only fight his drunkenness for so long before he completely loses it.
You going to school, Jake?
no.
Well done with school?
I'm going in the fucking Marines.
Marines?
So don't fuck me right now, okay?
Yeah?
Don't fuck me.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah. Relax. No one's here to fight you. We're going to start right on this white line right here. Okay? Face me.
Now, where are you?
Face me. Just like that, okay? Keep your hands at your side. Before we begin, do you have any kind of injuries or disabilities that would affect your balance?
No.
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready.
What's that?
Tell me when.
Okay. I'm going to go through the instructions. I'm going to demonstrate for you. Then I'll tell you when to begin. Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay. Just stay on that white line.
Jake lashes out at the officers like a spoiled little baby, but these good cops know how to keep their cool when faced with such idiots.
Yeah, you can do that right now. All right, just stay in that position while I go through the Hold on, Jake. Hold on. 1 second. Just stay in this position.
I can't do that. Like, that's naturally not what happens to me.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Say, I'm doing it right here. You can do it. You're in shape, athletic dude, right?
I box. I can't do that.
Boxing's about balance, right?
Yeah, but I can't do that. Like, that's just not something I can do. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't do that.
Okay.
Like,
so I'm going to go through the rest of the instructions, okay?
you can arrest me if you want, but I'm going to be honest. I cannot do that. You can breathalyze me if you want.
Stay over the white line.
Despite being a so-called boxer, Jake seems to forget that half of boxing is your footwork, so much so he can't even walk in a straight line.
I'm going to go through the instructions, and then I'll tell you when to begin, all right?
All right.
Put your left foot on the line, put your right foot in front of it, keep touching heel to toe. Jake, where are you going? Jake, stay over there. I'll tell you when to begin. I'm going to go through the instructions, okay? I'm going to tell you what to do, all right? Do not start until I tell you to. When I tell you to begin, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps on the line, turn around, keeping 1 foot on the line, and return 9 heel-to-toe steps. On your 9th step, you're going to keep your front foot on the line and turn by taking several small steps with the other foot. While walking.
I don't have balance like that. I'm not going to lie. I don't have balance like that.
Rather than follow the officer's simple instructions he's repeated like 10 times, this stubborn man seems to be begging to be taken to jail.
Like, I don't want to fail something that I'm not doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to fail.
We'll give a dual college try, okay? While walking, watch
Sir, I don't want to fail something that I can't do. I don't have balance like that.
Yeah? You're standing pretty good. Right?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. You can walk in straight line, right? You walk from your car over here, pretty good, right?
No.
No?
At this point, Jake seems to be the most obviously guilty man alive. There is nothing he can do to prove his sobriety at this point.
You're giving me DUI. Go ahead.
Alright.
I didn't drink, but like...
So you don't want to do the walk and turn?
Give me a breathalyzer at least. Like, why are you not giving me a breathalyzer?
We don't do breathalyzers on the scene, okay?
What do you mean?
That's back at headquarters. Alright?
118 headquarters.
Why are you not giving me a breathalyzer right now?
We don't do that in New Jersey.
I don't need to do this if you're gonna
we don't do
yourself that I didn't drink.
We don't do breathalyzer in New Jersey, okay? We do the alcohol test. It's something different. Alright?
You might think he can't disprove his innocence anymore, but Jake has more tricks up his sleeve than you can count.
Good on, Patrick. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming. Do you have a license on you?
Yeah. What do you blow?
He's pretty high up there. Unfortunately, I can't tell you.
What is it usually for under 21? Minimum 6 months and
look.
No, like you talking about like jail time?
No.
Or just suspension?
Yeah.
If it's for his first offense, they'll suspend his license until he gets a interlock device, and then they'll reinstate his license. So.
The truth is, Jake couldn't tell his shirt from his underwear. And the fact that he was driving at all is insane considering how much of a road hazard he is.
Expiration is November 20th.
Would it be possible for me to still become a cop or no?
Never say never.
So is that like a way to tell me no chance?
Hey, you never know what could happen. Hey, Kathy, do you have a pen I could borrow?
What would I have to do? Is it possible they still drop it?
Yeah, like I said, you still have to go to court, right? And who knows what happens in court? Could get worked out. Could get dropped.
I'll do that.
Next, see this egotistical chief scoff at the idea of consequences, only to have a rookie size him down in no time.
Content. Stay in your vehicle. Get back in your car.
I'm
drunk?
No, I'm the captain.
Huh? A what?
Captain.
The fact that the first thing French told the officer was that he was a captain says a lot about his mindset, and his attempt to use his position speaks volumes.
Of what? The big, don't reach in your pocket. Get back in your car.
Gotta love how the officer paid no mind to his big talk, staying focused and professional. Rank didn't matter here, only the law did.
You been drinking tonight?
I just got a ride.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
You know you're smashed when you actually believe whispering to turn off the camera will go unnoticed, especially when the camera's rolling the whole time. Talk about a cringe-worthy moment.
What division?
Investigations.
What are you doing pulling in here?
My mom and I stay here.
You been drinking?
It's appalling how he believes that holding a position of power somehow puts him above the law. This sense of entitlement is exactly why accountability is so important, and why this captain's arrogance needs to get addressed.
How much we had to drink tonight, sir?
Please.
Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle. You gotta be kidding me.
The way he casually thought he could tell the officer to turn off his body cam was absolutely sickening. It's a blatant attempt to dodge accountability, and it speaks volumes about his mindset.
How much we drink tonight, sir?
I was at a poker game.
Uh-huh. Because you were swerving all over me when you turned off here. You didn't use your signal.
I'm sorry.
It must have been a real shock for the captain to realize that the law applies to him, too. No badge or title can shield him from accountability.
How much did you drink at your poker game?
Not much.
Not much? How much is not much?
I don't know.
How long ago did you drink your last beer, sir?
What time is it now?
It's 0140.
Midnight.
Regardless of the captain's tactics to weasel his way out, the officer didn't budge. He stuck to his duty, and it didn't matter to him who was behind the wheel.
No, but I came from 4 blocks.
Your mom lives here.
I live here.
You live here?
Yes.
Come over to the rear of your vehicle.
Okay.
You got any weapons or anything on you?
I do not, sir.
It's crazy how the captain went from trying to pull rank to respectfully calling the officer sir once he realized the officer wasn't backing down.
Just turn around, I'm going to pat you down real quick.
Go ahead. Do what you need to do. I promise you I'm not a problem.
Okay.
Can I shut my door?
I'll shut it for you. Just hang out there at the rear of your Chevy.
Sticking to the rules really put him in his place, proving that the law doesn't play favorites, and this takedown is just getting interesting.
You may begin.
1,000. Sir,
going.
can you turn that off?
I cannot, sir.
Please.
I know you're aware of our body cam policy. You know I cannot turn off this body camera.
But I'd like to talk to you.
I can't do that, sir.
Please.
It's unbelievable how this captain thought he could manipulate the situation just because of his rank, but the officer wasn't having it. This moment highlights just how deeply some believe they're above the law. But this power trip is about to come crashing down.
Are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're done.
You can turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay. I'm asking you. I'm a captain on this police department.
I understand that, sir.
I get
and I am
that.
a sergeant on this police officer, and
I
I've
am
taken an oath to uphold the law. I don't show favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the President of the United States.
Sir, I'm not asking you for that.
It really makes you wonder how many times this captain has gotten away with things because of his rank. But this time, the officer wasn't backing down, and the captain's arrogance was about to catch up with him.
If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Okay, I'm not asking for that.
Because I wouldn't do that for any of them.
Officers' unwavering professionalism and refusal to budge really put this captain in his place, showing him that no one is above the law.
I will do whatever you ask.
Okay, once we complete the test, I'll turn off my body camera once I'm done with my investigation.
Okay.
This was a stark reminder that accountability always catches up, no matter who you are.
You may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, please. Please. I'm asking you.
I can't do that.
Okay.
Despite the captain's attempts to manipulate the situation, the officer kept his cool and stuck to the facts. This kind of integrity is what should set the bar for law enforcement. Kudos to him.
Go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Are you going to arrest me, sir?
Yes, I am.
Can I talk to you?
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir.
Ultimately, the captain was arrested, and after a detailed investigation, he was disbarred from duty and forced to leave law enforcement. His career was ruined by his own decisions, a stark reminder that no one is above the law. But this incident isn't an isolated one. Of all the trouble we've seen, this next officer takes the cake. He got caught and ended up sobbing like never before. So keep watching as things are about to get wild.
Just cooperate with me. Augie, I know they are, and I understand that.
On October 27, 2018, in the dead of night, Lieutenant Rick Byron received an urgent call from Officer Justin Augustine, asking him to meet behind the old Board of Education office. Once there, Justin dropped a bombshell. He had wrecked his police cruiser while trying to relieve himself. What follows next at the police station is a series of events you won't believe.
Yeah, Augie, come here. Let's go out here in the garage. We got to put your weapons away. Come out here, we'll talk. You'll be all right. The car's just being taken to Lumpkins. What's going on in there? Huh? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? We got to put your weapons away. Okay. You're not. Here, let me have a second. Unload it. Just need to unload it. What am I doing?
Lieutenant Byron didn't hesitate. He immediately disarmed Justin, securing his weapon and equipment to ensure the situation didn't spiral further out of control.
We got, sorry. When you total a vehicle, here, go in here. So we can put this away. When you total a vehicle, you got to go down for a drug and alcohol assessment. Everybody that wrecks a cruiser that totals it has to go down there. So what we do is just take your taser off of you, and you have any backup weapons on you or anything? Drop your vest or your duty belt, because you don't need that. We're going to go down to a alcohol test down at the hospital, you and I, and you don't need all your gear. So take your. Are you all right, Augie? Yeah. You seem. Well, your focus seems divided on me. What's going on? You just nervous?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you under the influence of anything, Augie? No? Good. I hope not.
Justin, or Augie, was a total mess, unable to focus, stumbling through his words, and completely clueless about the chaos he'd caused. Lieutenant Byron tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, but let's face it, Augie was clearly under the influence, and the tension was building fast.
What else do you got on you? Got
done.
Pocket knife, huh?
I'm done.
What's going on, though? Tell me what's going on, bud.
I'm done.
What do you mean you're done? You're going to go with me to take the test, Augie? You're refusing it? You don't want to do that.
I'm done.
Okay, so what does that mean? All right? Are you under the influence of something, Augie? What's wrong with you right now? I don't understand
I'm
that.
done.
Okay. Are you going with me?
No.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going home.
Can you call somebody to come get you?
I don't need to.
Well, I'm not going to let you drive.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
What?
I'm not going to let you drive. Can you call your wife? Seriously, Augie, can you call your wife? Let's go out here. All right? Don't play this game with me, bud. I'm trying to trying to help you out here.
You ain't doing shit.
Well, I can't do stuff. I'm just doing what I got to do, Augie. It's my job. If you want to leave, go ahead and leave. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Augie. Don't do this, man. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. All right? I'm just doing my job. I'm just asking you to relax. Okay?
I'm done.
Okay, and I understand that. I understand what you're saying. All right? I just don't want you to do it like this. All right? I'm not trying to be a prick. I'm not trying to be difficult. You got to understand, it's my job, dude. All right? So don't treat me like that. If you want to be done, I understand that.
Augie desperately begged Byron to cover for him and let him go home in his drunken state. But Byron wasn't about to play along, and that's when Augie's mood completely flipped.
Augie, are you okay to drive, brother?
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
All right, well, get going then. Do what you got to do, all right? Augie, you need to get it. You need to relax. No, huh? What'd you say? Who is? You just wrecked a cruiser. It's not the end of the world. I know, it's not the end of the world. We can do this, Augie. If you just go down and take the test like we're asking you, if you do that, then we can at least get that cleared to where you can come back to work. Seriously, Augie, I'm trying to help you, bud. Huh? What'd you say? I don't know. What'd you say? What do you mean you're fucked up? Alcohol? Pills? What are you talking about?
Going to new lengths, Augie started abusing Byron, pushing the limits of power and control. But what happens next is going to completely flip the script.
I get that, bud. So I can't let you drive home, all right?
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
You said you're fucked up. How are you going to drive home?
I'm not fucked up. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up.
Help me understand, Justin. You talking about just in the head?
Cube.
Huh? We don't need to do this, Augie.
What?
Come on. We don't. Why are you doing this why are you doing me like that? Huh? What have I done to you for you to do me like that, man? Seriously. I am honest to God being serious with you. What have I done to you for you to treat me like that?
What the fuck?
Huh?
What the fuck?
I don't know. I didn't wreck the cruiser in there and then have to ask you to come take...
Right.
Okay, and again, I understand that, Augie, that you're upset. I get that. You're having a tough time right now with everything that's going on, bud. But it doesn't have to go out like this, okay? It's just an accident.
Detroit 421.
Okay?
What I do?
Huh?
The what I do?
What do you mean, what do you do? What do you do?
If it's just an accident, what I do?
You hit a semi-trailer, so again, as part of our policy, we have to go down with that and go take the test. If everything comes back okay.
Augie thought his buddy Byron would cut him some slack, brush it all under the rug, and skip the dreaded sobriety test. But little did he know, with strict policies in place, there was no way around it. And the moment Augie realized he was cornered was mind-blowing.
What am I going to do,
Yeah,
Augie? Is that the way you're going to do this? You're about to get yourself arrested, bud.
For what?
What do you mean, what am I going to do? I can't let you drive. So you try to get in that car, I got to stop you. And then you're going to start fighting with me. What is that going to do? Huh? Seriously, Augie, why are you doing this to me? I didn't do anything to you. Okay? I didn't do anything to you. Well, let's go back in here so we can figure this out, Augie. Please.
Augie's throwing a full-on tantrum, ignoring all the voices of reason around him. But what he doesn't realize? Refusing to take the sobriety test is basically signing his own arrest warrant. What happens next is beyond shocking, so keep watching.
Augie, I know they are, and I understand. Can you call your wife and have her come get you, bud? Get your phone out and call her. You don't have your phone? You want to use mine?
What's this gonna do?
Huh?
What's this gonna do?
I don't know. That's why I got to call him. So, how much did you drink today, Augie? A lot. You know he's going to want to do a test, right?
In a shocking turn, Augie straight up admits to drinking while on body cam, and he had no idea just how badly he was incriminating himself. This is the kind of mistake you never come back from. Talk about digging your own grave.
He's refusing. He's refusing to be tested. So, are you going to go down for the test, Augie? He's refusing that. Okay. Bye. Thank you for being honest with me, Augie. It says you're now under arrest for OVI, operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol and a drug or a combination of them, operating a vehicle under the influence of a listed controlled substance or a listed metabolite of a controlled substance, operating a vehicle after underage alcohol consumption or having physical control of a vehicle while under the influence.
In the end, Augie had no choice but to sit down, listen to his rights, and face the consequences. Byron officially placed him under arrest, and just like any other citizen, he would have to go through the legal process.
Here you can look at the pictures on my phone. I don't know how good they are because it wasn't an ideal situation.
Yeah. Wow.
Now that we got him back here, I'm a lot better, but I'm still concerned about his behavior. But because I had him outside earlier.
As Byron fills out the paperwork, things take an unexpected turn. He's approached by another colleague, and even he's shaken by the intensity of the situation. This is far from a routine arrest, and what happens next is even crazier.
So now the citation's going to be for the OVI refusal, and then just reasonable control on private property. What that is. So here's your copy of the 2255 form, and I need you to sign the ticket.
At this point, the higher-ups are brought in, and Augie realizes there's no way out. He's about to face the full consequences of his actions. Augie's life is about to take a nosedive.
So, you're required to do it, but of course, it's not like we're going to hold you down and make you. So my question to you now is, what we have to do is sign a form at where you are before the testing that you would release the results of the test to the police department, and you would get your own copy as well. If you refuse to sign that form, then that would be considered insubordination and you'd be subject to disciplinary action. It's still your option. We have to get this straightened out. But in the meantime, remember we've been talking for a while that one day we're going to be in an adversarial situation. And right now we are. So I'm not the guy to be really comforting you or giving you advice. Okay, because right now I have to do what I need to do to protect the city and the department. Okay? So, admit leave, you have to make yourself available. If we call you anytime during the day and say, Justin, we need you to come down here or something like that, between the hours of 8 and 4, you still need to be available.
If you thought that was rough, get ready for what's coming next.
So I'm free to go?
Yes,
and
you're
I'm
free
free
to
to stay. Fuck you, Officer Horton, you piece of shit.
It's It's chilling to witness how some cops, drunk on power and wearing a badge, let corruption and cruelty define their actions. But when they're confronted by someone with real authority, be it a judge, a federal agent, or even their own superiors, that's when justice takes center stage.
I know, I just don't want you near my gun where you can grab it.
I'm not, shut up. Shut the f up, dude. Shut up.
On April 3rd, 2022 in Lafayette, Indiana, Officer Christopher Cudworth of the Lafayette Police Department found himself in hot water with his supervisor.
Get your supervisor.
Okay, I've got one coming.
Keep your hands where I can see him, man.
Hey, you can't tell me what to do, partner.
You work for me, I don't work for you.
No.
Partner.
No, you're a citizen. I'm here to protect the public.
And who do you work for? The citizens, right?
No, I work for the mayor.
No, you work for the people. Shut your mouth. What makes you think I would reach for your weapon?
Gentleman here is requesting a supervisor. What? Because you're within arm's distance and you're swearing at me. You're a hostile person.
So before I swore at, by the way, that's free speech. That's not hostile. Free speech is not hostile. That's free speech.
Did he seriously just claim he works for the mayor, forgetting that the mayor works for the people, was elected by the citizens, and is paid by the taxpayers?
Another person
so let's go by your narrative. It didn't disturb her. The recording disturbed her, right? So the recording is disorderly. I don't think so, dude.
No, the recording's fine. I don't have a problem.
But you didn't mention anything about the swearing. Secondly, you made the comment about reaching for your weapon before I swore, didn't you? You're way out of your league here, dude.
I've got a supervisor right here. You don't need me for the supervisor.
Way out of your league. Don't move, man. Watch your speed, dude. Owned. Absolutely owned.
Notice how he didn't wait for his supervisor and just left. That says a lot about him.
Hi, Mr. Abrams. What can I do for you?
How's it going, Sergeant?
Good.
I just met your officer, Cudworth.
Cudworth.
Excuse me. He was conducting a traffic stop, right? I was not speaking to him, standing on the side of the road, on the sidewalk, excuse me, as he came up on the side of the car. And he came up to me and he said, "Step back." And he's not going to pull that shit with me. So I want to make a formal complaint against him.
Okay. All right. So I'll watch his body cam. All right. So we'll get that taken care of.
And so where do I get a complaint form?
We don't have complaint forms. You're complaining right now to me. I'm taking your statement.
Is this how it normally goes? Okay, so
Brian knows.
Okay, so you'll take a look at his body cam and then
Correct,
I can check in with you when.
You can check with me later today.
That's unacceptable.
I had a run-in with him yesterday too, and he was the rudest,
Yeah, I heard
nastiest
about it.
cop I ever met in my life.
So
he directed traffic. He told as soon as the crosswalk turned wide, he directed traffic into me. That's just crazy.
I already had a conversation with Officer Cudworth, and so I told him if he's feeling uncomfortable, if you guys are filming on his traffic stops or something like that, to use the emergency incident area, which I know you guys respect. So, because I know Brian's done it in the past, and I know you have also. Obviously, I haven't seen you much on days, but
Right.
on nights, I think you guys.
Yeah, you quote the emergency incident area and you point out to where that is, and it's fine, no problem.
Great work. That cop is an absolute disgrace, and that's putting it mildly. Now he's finally in trouble. In the end, the officer faces his supervisor, gets reprimanded for his behavior, and learns a lesson he won't be forgetting anytime soon. And just when you think accountability has been served, the supervisor steps in and takes it to the next level. The way they handled this rogue cop will leave you questioning everything about how authority should be wielded, so keep watching.
Your contact is non-consensual, sir.
Do you see those lights? This isn't consensual. So I'm stopping you because you're filming the kid.
On August 9th, 2022, Officer Horton of the Zephyr Hills Police Department illegally detains a First Amendment auditor. What happens next will leave you absolutely speechless.
Mr. Do you understand what I just said?
I plead the fifth, sir.
Okay.
Your contact is non-consensual.
It isn't consensual. This is not a consensual encounter. You are detained. This is not a
For what crime am I being detained for?
Explain that to
For
you.
filming a child.
For filming a child. Yes.
Are you for real, dude? In public? Am I under arrest,
I have my
sir?
supervisor on his way.
Who is your
so
supervisor?
You're more than welcome to speak with him. His name is Sparkman. Officer Sparkman. Why are we filming a child?
Your name and badge number, sir.
I know that you can see it, but it's Officer Horton. Badge number ZH462. Okay. Anything else I can answer for you before I go back to my questions?
Are you ridiculous, dude?
It is illegal to film children. It is. Do you have that parent's consent to film that child? Do you have that parent's consent to film their child? I didn't think so.
So that cop was talking to a minor without the parent's knowledge, but somehow the cameraman is the one in the wrong. Right.
Stepped out with him because he's filming a juvenile.
He detained me is what he meant to say.
That's why the lights are on.
No, he detained me, sir.
I'm investigating, trying to find out why he is filming a child.
And you're his supervisor?
He's not.
And is filming a child in public illegal, sir?
Filming a child? Why are you filming a child?
I was filming your f***ing officer here, but he claims that I was filming a child. What do you mean, just be gone? He detained me illegally, sir.
You're not detained.
I find it highly suspicious that a man with a badge and a gun is interacting with a minor almost alone. This officer, who's armed, could easily be a potential threat. His behavior becomes even more questionable when he realizes he's being filmed alone with the boy, especially for someone who's supposed to be upholding the duties of his job.
You can go.
He detained me, sir.
But I'm telling you,
being detained,
He's undetaining you.
yes,
So
you're free to go, sir.
Okay, so I'm free to go,
Yes,
and
you're
I'm
free
free
to
to
go.
stay. Officer Horton, you piece of shit.
Thank you.
You bag mother.
Thank you.
You just illegally detained me. Do you understand what you did, sir?
I did
You
not.
scum-
He's
John.
trumping
thug
me.
mother.
He's
Do
trumping
you
me
understand
and
what you
letting
just
you
did?
go.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't
How long have you
understand
been a
why y'all
police
have
officer,
so
sir?
much leniency to him.
John.
How long have you been
Done.
a police officer,
Just be
sir?
done.
Why don't you look it up on your little pay chart?
You're a real disrespectful pig, sir.
Am I?
You certainly are.
How? Tell me how I am.
Fuck detaining me for filming in public, you stupid son of a...
No, that was not.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Sparkman, ZH469. You're free to go.
I sure hope you're going to speak to this gentleman about what he just did to me. What do you mean we're good? I'm not fucking... I was just illegally detained. What is wrong with y'all, man?
The cop just made an epic fool of himself by trying to enforce a law that doesn't even exist. The confidence he had in being right? Hilarious. And shame on the supervisor, who works for the public, for not stepping in and telling the officer he was wrong in the moment. Clearly, teaching officers the law isn't a priority in this department. In the end, a formal complaint has been filed against this officer, and as a result, he will receive the training he clearly needs. And just when you think justice has been done, the situation takes a shocking turn. The way this officer is arrested while on duty will have you questioning everything you thought you knew about the system, so keep watching. On February 22, 2022, Albuquerque police officer Jeffrey Wharton was arrested before his shift even began, charged with beating his girlfriend.
This side here.
According to the criminal complaint, Wharton violently beat his girlfriend, leaving multiple gashes on her head and face. Her injuries were so severe she had to be hospitalized and diagnosed with a brain bleed. Some of the incident was captured on the couple's Ring doorbell system.
Detective Hatch, I'm just going to give you a little bit of an explanation as to why we're here, okay? So right now we do have a warrant for your arrest. It's for aggravated battery. It's a household member. 2 counts of that, kidnapping and interference with communication. Okay, so those are the charges that are pending right now. I do want to give you the opportunity to talk to us and tell us your side of the story. Do you want to take that opportunity?
Not after hearing that.
Okay.
Notice how they give him the opportunity to give his side of the story and he instantly declines. If this guy could do this to one of his loved ones, I can't even imagine what he might have done to the people he arrested.
sex to get children or adult. Who's ready to live with it. Issue his crucial bonds. With one in U.S. Can you kick off your boots for me? Kick off your boots for me. Take off all your bracelets. Jeffrey? Yeah. What is that over here?
If they send me a warrant, I know. Oh. Wait for it. Real hot right now.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they painted the walls pink, though, because what it does is it de-escalates angry behavior. Saw a study decrease the amount of riots
Did they paint
that
the gym?
happen in prisons and jails. So they're like, yep, pink jail. Personally, it just makes me a little more angry.
I found them on Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a little bit of space right here, and I want to move my flashlight just right outside there and have my hand.
Killing it? Yeah, I know. I'm probably going to take this off because it's like starting to dig into my upper butt. And it hurts.
He was booked into the Sandoval County Detention Center on charges including first-degree kidnapping, no intent to commit sex offense, aggravated battery, great bodily harm on a household member, aggravated battery, strangulation, suffocation, tampering with evidence, and negligent use of a deadly weapon. In the end, Wharton resigned from the Albuquerque Police Department shortly after his arrest. APD stated he had been with the department since November 2010 and was a senior officer. His trial is still pending. This officer definitely got what he deserved. This is a loaded compilation bound to trigger some serious emotions, but shedding light on corruption and holding these cops accountable is what I do. But what happens when corrupt officers think they can get away with their crimes? Just like the ones you'll see here, who thought their badges would shield them from the consequences of their actions. Click here and watch as they're caught red-handed, because these stories will take shocking turns you'll never see coming. When corrupt officers cross the line, it's only a matter of time before they face the consequences. Here are officers, each worse than the last, whose misconduct was exposed, proving that even a badge can't protect them from justice.